Hey, it's Nick Starship, and welcome back to another Warframe video. Today we're going to go ahead and continue off the Helminth segment, which we did yesterday. This is going to be the second part of this series. Okay, we're going to be doing about a 44-part series every single time we do one of these. So we're going to go ahead and hop back here and take a look at our Helminth. I believe we called it Helm Dump Ship. By the way, if you guys didn't know, you could change the name of your Helminth right here to the left as soon as you enter. Helm Dump Ship is what I called mine. This is what he looks like, and let's get a closer look at him. And as you can see here in the back, our Rhino is almost completely subsumed, and there's a little flower. Now I looked at the flower a little bit closer. It's white and yellow, it looks like, which is similar to the colors that we had with like a black center. So I imagine that the colors that we picked for the Warframe are going to indeed decide what the flower is, potentially. I think they mentioned that on a stream, which is what I was referring to in my previous video. I know some of you had some questions on that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this system real quick. As you can see here, that it's prime, which means it's ready. I don't know. I think that's what that means. So we're gonna click it. Cannot subsume prime warframes. Okay, that means because I have my warframe currently selected as Inaros Prime, right? So I went ahead and got Ember ready. It's just a unranked Ember. I got some colors on it, you know, where I think would look decent. And I know, like, normally it looks like shit, but let's see what it is. So we can get Roar. So it looks like the flower over here is just going to stay up here for now. I may get back to you on that, but we'll see what happens. So we're going to subsume the Ember now, and it's going to give us Fire Blast. And what that does is it's an armor reduction, but I don't know how you're going to be, how that's going to exactly work when you don't really have the same fire stat as Ember. So we'll see. So we're just going to go ahead and subsume the Warframe. We type in confirm, and we're going to go ahead and give it our Ember. Cool. And our Ember should be appearing on the wall over here. And it does show our little flower from the last one. I accept the demon's offering. Will it accept mine? I don't really know what that means. So we'll just go ahead and walk back there with Frost, right? So here's our Ember now. It's going to be getting subsumed over the next 24 hours again. And we can go ahead and interact with this chair. Since we have this is a prime frame, it'll usually say that we won't be able to. It's actually going to be 23 hours. Wow. Okay, so it's not 24 hours. It's 23 hours, similar to Forma and crafting reactors. So it gives you a little bit of a downtime in between, so you're not really missing out too much. So that's good. So you're not always going forward, but you can kind of do it around the same time period. So we are a little bit down now in these materials here since we did the subsuming. So let's go ahead and fill him back up with what we think he would like to eat. We're going to feed him some ruby dough. And give him some iridite. And some grok drool again. He's at 88% for right now. So I think I might give him a little bit. So give him a little bit more grok drool, and I think we're good for him. And then we have biotics. So what should we give him for biotics? I think we're going to give him... We gave him some spores last time. Let's give him ganglions again. How much percentage is that? That's a lot, actually. 48%? 38% for this? I guess he likes that, I guess. So that's interesting. So maybe the higher quantity as well dictates the percentage. I haven't really perfected the system yet, but it is very much so pretty easy. We're gonna feed him some argon crystals because we don't really care about argon crystals. And then let's go for some Morphix. And we're at 60%, so we're gonna try to find something that's close. So let's feed him some somatic fibers. And we're going to try to get... We're at 90% right now. I think 90% is fine. So we're going to leave it at 90%. If I went ahead and decided to put any of these abilities on my frames or something like that, we just recently did the perspicacity, is that how you say it? Which gives me 100% hack chance, okay? And we also now have the ability to put roar on a frame, right? So I might actually do this right now. I'm going to go ahead and put this on a warframe. Let's go ahead and look at our warframes real quick and figure out what we want to do, right? We would want something that has, like, high need for damage, right? So I'm thinking Vauban or even Mesa. But I've been wanting to put something else on Mesa. So I think we're going to go ahead and throw on... we're going to go ahead and throw on Roar on Valkyr, is what I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and do. So we'll go ahead and replace our first ability, which is our Rip Line, on about, I would say, our first, second, and third. Yeah, our first, second, and third. And then we'll keep it on our D ability open. So this is what it looks like. So now I'm able to select Roar. And our Valkyr Prime send down. It tells me the percentages of what it's going to use. It's using 77 of my bile. Holy crap. And then we'll have to increase our bio again. So we'll go ahead and fuse ability. We get to select Rip Line. So we're going to select Rip Line. We could technically do Hysteria or Paralyze or whatever. We actually might do Paralysis. Now I think about it. We don't really use Paralysis. I like the mobility of Rip Line. I'd rather get rid of Paralysis. This opens them up to finishers and such. And stuns them, but... I kind of do like the mobility of Rip Line. So, let's go ahead and... let's do it on Paralysis, I'd say. And we're going to get rid of it on 3 of our abilities. Remember, you could purchase more mod slots, don't worry, or capacity slots for loadouts. So don't worry. So it also gets your standing up just by a little bit. Alright, so now Valkyr knows Roar. Cool. Okay, so now I can function as normally, use the ability as Roar, and I can remove it anytime I want. Not a big deal. And then I could go immediately back to feeding the Helminth, and like, let's go back to Bio. And it's only going to go up by 15%. This one is a little bit more than 15%, so we'll feed it that. We'll feed it some Cryotic. And diluted Thermia. Okay, which is effectively like 5 boss fights. And we'll go back to Calx again and feed us some cubic diodes. Back to 92. It's a very simple system. You just need to understand that it's a lot of resources that you're going to be putting into it. So you kind of have to be ready to contribute those. And I'm a long time player. If you're a casual player, this system is going to break the bank, getting to max. But you can play and take as much time as you want. As you can see, I'm rank 3 now. And there's 10 ranks currently. And I've only filled this thing up like 3 times. So just take your time and it'll happen. Getting to rank 8 looks interesting. Feed sentient resources to the Helminth to increase its appetite for one resource that it no longer craves. That system seems very interesting. But the rest of it is only ability oriented. But getting all of these Subsume abilities is also your goal. That's going to take a minimum of 44 days, right? And during that 44 days, you should be, going out, getting boss fights, getting all the frames ×2 if you don't have them before, and all that. So it's a pretty fun system so far. So we just went ahead, and today's video was Subsuming Ember. Okay, and we'll see how that goes tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to put her ability on anything tomorrow. But tomorrow I think I'm going to be doing maybe Ash or Excalibur or something like that. We'll see. Anyways, I'm Starship. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future for the channel. We're going to be doing a 44-part series once again on the Helminth system. I have also unlocked the Necromech summon, so I'm going to be making a video some point early tomorrow, I believe, depending if I wake up early, about the Necromech. I'm going to try to level it up tonight. But so far it's been very fun. The Necromech is awesome. I like to see what they're going with that. In terms of syndicates, once again, I am now rank 3 and rank 3 in both areas. Necroloid system caps out at rank 3 currently. It could level up more later if they unlock it or something. Or maybe you can't unlock the rest of it unless you get Entrati up. Who knows? I don't know. But getting Entrati up is the next goal. I have used some of the standing for the material portion. But yeah, there's 3 different syndicates with this update. You got the Helminth, you got the Entrati, and you got the Necroloid. Okay, so this is that white flower there is what's left of Rhino, basically. So in the next video, if it's the same colors or different colors, we'll see. The Ember colors should be used in the next flower. And then I think for Ash, we're going to do a darker set of colors. Probably mostly blacks and purples. Just so we can tell if that's the actual case or not. But I'm just confirming it. But very cool. I don't think there is a way to cancel this yet. Yeah, I don't think there is a way to cancel this. But we can only do 1 more frame next. So it's probably going to be Ash. But once we hit rank 4, we can do 10. So we're gonna hit rank 10. We're gonna go ahead and subsume most likely Ash, and then hopefully for the number 5 we'll do Mirage or something. Alright, so thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you later. Peace.